All right, let's talk about something that, well, touches every single one of us, but we almost never really discuss it out loud, our own mortality. I know, it's a tough conversation, but it's also a profoundly human one. So in this explainer, we're going to try to navigate life's final chapter with a lot of compassion and a little more clarity.
This quote right here, it really gets to the very heart of what we're exploring. I mean, think about it. While the journey of facing the end can feel incredibly, deeply lonely, it's also the single most universal experience we all share. Every person who has ever lived has walked this exact same path. And there's a real powerful comfort in that, isn't there?
So where do we even begin? I think we have to start where the journey itself often starts. That deeply personal, internal world of someone who has just found out their time is limited. What is actually going on inside? Well, a lot of the time, the first thing that hits you is fear. It's that primal, gut-level fear of the unknown, of what's to come, of leaving people behind. And it is so important to remember this isn't a sign of weakness. It's just a sign of being human. And then comes this really unique kind of grief. You're not just mourning someone you've lost. You're mourning your own future. You're mourning the experiences you're going to miss, the dreams you didn't quite get to, the world you're getting ready to leave. It's a profound sense of loss for your own life.
And you know what else is in there? Anger. Sometimes a whole lot of it. And that is a completely valid, powerful emotion. It's that feeling of, why me? A rage at the sheer unfairness of it all. This, too, is just a natural part of the whole process. And then, maybe slowly, maybe all at once, a feeling of acceptance can start to creep in. Now, it is absolutely crucial to understand what this means. It's not about being happy that you're dying. No way. It's more of a calm understanding, a way of just being with the reality of what's happening instead of constantly fighting it.
And that really brings us to the most important point of all. This whole emotional journey, it's messy. It's turbulent. Your feelings can swing from one extreme to the other in the span of an hour. Fear, grief, anger, even moments of peace, they are all valid. There is no script for this. There is no right way to do it. There is only your way. Okay, so now let's kind of zoom the camera out from that deeply personal experience to the bigger, universal truth that connects every single one of us. Just look at that number, 131 million. According to research published in The Lancet, that's how many people died around the world in just the 2 years from 2020 to 2021. It's a truly staggering statistic, and it just grounds you in this humbling reality. Mortality is the one great certainty we all share.
You know, as the end gets closer, the body starts a pretty predictable systematic shutdown. And actually understanding this can help demystify the whole process. Your vital organs slow down, which is exactly why managing pain and discomfort becomes so critical. And the loss of appetite, it's not someone refusing to eat. It's the body's own natural way of preparing itself because its need for fuel is diminishing.
I just find this visual metaphor so powerful. Our lives really are like a candle flame, so brilliant and beautiful, but also incredibly fragile. And you know what? That fragility isn't a flaw. It's exactly what makes every single moment so precious. It's all just part of a natural cycle, like the sun setting at the end of the day. So the biological process might be universal, but the experience of dying? Oh, that can be dramatically different for each person. And that's because of these powerful, often invisible forces that really shape our final chapter.
Just think about that for a second. What on earth could possibly impact our mortality as much as smoking almost a full pack of cigarettes every single day? The answer is, well, it's as surprising as it is heartbreaking.
Loneliness. That's it. Research from Nature Human Behavior found that social isolation is that devastatingly powerful. It is an invisible kind of suffering that has a very real, very physical impact on our final days.
And loneliness, you see, is just one piece of this bigger, tougher puzzle called social vulnerability. Your zip code can literally predict your outcome as much as your actual diagnosis. Your economic status determines the kind of care you can get. And trauma from your past, it can bubble back up and make everything so much harder. These are not personal failings. They are systemic factors that can mean the difference between a peaceful end and one filled with suffering.
Okay, so knowing all of that, how can we navigate this final journey with more compassion, with more dignity? Let's shift our focus from the problems to the solutions, to what we can actually do. One of the most important tools we have is something called palliative care. And this really represents a huge shift in mindset. It's not about giving up the fight. It's about changing the goal. The victory isn't a cure anymore.
The victory is comfort, dignity, and the best possible quality of life for whatever time is left.
And here's the crucial thing. There are real actionable steps to empower anyone on this journey. Number 1, communicate your wishes. It is so important. Number 2, focus on the small joys in the present moment. That can bring so much peace. And of course, seek support from family, friends, professionals. Just make sure you don't have to face this all alone.
This quote, it just says it all, doesn't it? The best kind of care isn't about prolonging life at any cost. It's about preserving what makes us human, our dignity, our ability to make choices for ourselves, and our connections with others. That right there is the highest form of compassion. You know, compassion isn't about fixing things. You can't. It's about being present. It's about holding a safe space for someone's vulnerability. And it's about recognizing the beauty that's still there, even as life begins to fade.
And let's end on this thought. There is no perfect way to die. The real grace, it comes from being honest. Honest with your fears, your love, your anger, your peace. It comes from allowing yourself to be messy and complex and completely, authentically human, right up until the very end. And in that honesty, there is a profound beauty and a profound courage.